Okay, so let's go ahead and move back over to the Program tab. Let's speed it up just a little bit since we're running low on time. We got the first roughing. Let's go ahead and let's skip the second roughing and go right into horizontal finishing. We're going to go 3-axis, horizontal finishing. Horizontal finishing, if you're not aware or familiar with how it works, it's going to slice your model on the XY plane at different depths in the Z-axis. So we're going to go ahead and select the same perimeter. Okay, and we're going to use, I'm looking at another part over here on another screen. Let's see what we use for a tool. We used the 1/8 inch ball mill, so let's go find that 1/8 inch ball mill. There it is. So we're going to use a ball mill for horizontal finishing, which is going to cut this on the side of the ball or around the tip or the edge of the ball in these surfaces down here. So let's go ahead and go to feet and speeds. We'll skip that. We'll skip that. Go to the cut perimeters. In a finishing operation, the in tolerance and out tolerance, you want it to be a relatively tight tolerance to get as high as the accuracy that you need. And we always have users ask us, I need tighter accuracy or I don't need tighter accuracy. The product will be as accurate as you need it to be. And you can control that with these tolerance values. You can control it with arc fitting tolerance values. And there's other things you can do to adjust the tolerance as well as and ensure that you're outputting the correct number of decimal places, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So the product by default will be at a certain accuracy and a certain tolerance. So we're just going to use the default tolerance of 1,000. And for the cut levels, we're going to go, let's see, we're going to go 0.03 for the step down. And we're going to go ahead and let's see, we'll skip the optimized machining. We'll just go for entry and exit. We'll just do lines and arcs. And for advanced, we're going to put some arc motions. So we're going to set the value to 2 times the global tolerance. So our global tolerance was 1,000. We're going to set the arc fitting to 2,000. Since the arc fitting is going to be the actual last cut or the actual finished cut on the part. So if you need a tight tolerance, set it here to 1 thou and then go back over here and set that to a 1/2 thou. So we're just going to go ahead and generate that. Should be relatively quick. And while that's working, if you're wondering what that looks like, I'll just drag my other part over here where it calculates the toolpath. Let's look at the horizontal finishing. And this one actually had optimized machining enabled. And I set an optimized step over. So if you look at the part, looks like we got it over here. Let's go ahead and turn that on. In this one, I didn't do optimized machining. So let's just look at the difference here. Optimized machining, it's going to add extra toolpaths between the cut levels so that you can get a better clearance of material in your horizontal finishing operation. So if you see here, there's no extra toolpaths in there because we didn't enable it. So there's our finishing. Let's go ahead and do that. Turn the part off. Okay. So you'll see that with the optimized machining not enabled, you have a lot of cusping